All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over Pinterest marketing. So it's going to be our Pinterest marketing tutorial for 2019. It's really geared towards beginners. So if you're just creating your Pinterest profile or if you're trying to grow a new Pinterest profile, these are some of the steps that I would recommend taking. Even some of the things that I do for beachfront decor, for farmhouse goals, ways that you can grow those followings. So beachfront decor has about 4,000 followers on the profile now. It's a steady growth. It's not something that happened overnight, but it's also very organic. It's not something where we paid for a ton of ads to get a huge following. We didn't have any other brands, promoting beachfront decor. We just kind of gained it by pinning, by creating new boards, by providing great content to people. So the first thing you need to get started is to make sure you have a business profile. If you don't have a business profile already, go to business.pinterest.com. You can convert an existing profile to a business profile, or you can create a new one altogether. You want to enter your business name, use your logo as a picture. Make sure it's a nice picture. Username. So for us, we have pinterest.com/beachfront decor. Enter your about you here. One main thing to keep in mind is that you do want to enter a few of your keywords into the description. So we have beachfront decor, founded by two beach bums, and then discover the best beach decor and coastal home decor. So those are two ways that, to really get more people to see your profile and find you is by making sure your description has good keywords there that people are actually typing in that actually represent your brand, and also making sure you have a nice picture here because that's also going to represent your brand by a lot of your pins. So once you do that, you want to claim your website. So it's very simple to do that as well. Just go to search Pinterest how to claim your website. If you're not sure, there's a lot of different ways to do it. So once you're ready with that, you're ready to start building out your profile, building your boards, adding pins. So what we're going to do is come over to our profile here, and what I like to do first is start with some keyword research. So you want boards that actually represent what keywords people are typing in, so you can find what people are looking for on Pinterest. So just start with your main keyword, just type it in. So for us, beach decor. What it's going to do is first pull up a lot of pins that should give you some ideas for what people are pinning. So as you can see here for beach, the main color is blue. So things that do well are generally blue in color. So you can see every single one of these Pinterest pins has some type of blue in it. And then a lot of whites, grays, so some very nice colors, things that kind of look like the beach, the sand, the ocean. So if we scroll to the top, you're going to see all these different ideas here: beach decor DIY, beach decor living room, beach decor bedroom, bathroom, coastal. So all of these things can be different keywords that you use. So what I would highly recommend doing is first just start by typing in your main keyword at the top here, like I did, and take all of these different options, put them in a spreadsheet, and just come up with 10 to 20. And that's really where you want to start with your Pinterest boards. Start by creating anywhere from 10 to 20 Pinterest boards with all of these different keywords there, because that's what people are typing in. That's what your brand represents. That's the type of pins that people are going to find your brand, go to your website, save your Pinterest pins, follow you on Pinterest. So all of those different things are really important. So Pinterest keyword research, pretty simple. You could also use the Google Keyword Planner to guide some of your decisions, see what people are typing into Google. It tends to match similar to Pinterest, but Pinterest is a very visual search engine. So that's the way you want to think about it, is people are looking for different ideas for their own beach homes, and they want to find products for that. And whatever it is you're trying to promote, or whatever your brand represents, that's really where you want your Pinterest board to look like. So what we're going to do next is start creating and optimizing our boards. So we've obviously already done that here. We have almost 160 boards, just looking at some of the top ones. So Adirondack chairs, so you can see anchor decor, beach accent pillows, beach accents, beach area rugs, beach artwork. So it goes in alphabetical order right now. What I'm going to focus on is beach bathroom decor. So the main thing you want to do when you're creating boards is make sure you have a name for your board, description for every board, a category for every board, and a cover photo for every board. So we do that for a lot of the boards on our profile. If you don't have a description, then Pinterest isn't going to be able to, really understand what that board is as well. They're just going to have the name to go off of. So if you don't have a category, a description, a cover, you're not giving as much information to Pinterest as possible. Think of the description like a meta description when you're creating a new post on your website. So that's really where you want to start, is start by creating boards that you can add pins to, and use the keywords from the previous step to guide which boards you should create. Once you start doing that, you want to start adding pins to all of your boards. Now, the best thing I've always found is if you have good content on your website, you have shareable content, it's going to do well on Pinterest. And especially if you're in some of the main categories on Pinterest that people are looking up, home decor, fashion, fitness, there's tons of different options that people are looking for. Business and those types of things don't tend to do as well on Pinterest, but there's still ways to do it. Motivational quotes they still do very well on Pinterest, and you can use those and link back to your website. But the main thing is, so we have beach bathroom decor here, is making sure you have content on your website that you can share to Pinterest that will bring people back to your website and help you earn more revenue by driving more sales for your products, for your services. So we have a couple different posts I'm going to show you here. Beach bathroom decor. It's got a bunch of different products for things that you would put in your bathroom. So accessory sets, vanities, shower curtains. There's plenty more down if we keep scrolling. And the other one is 101 beach theme bathroom ideas. So just over 100 pictures on this post here with a bunch of different images that people can share, people can save. Very visual post. And just by looking at the shares right here, you can see this one almost has 2,500 total shares. A lot of them, most of them coming on Pinterest. And then over here we have 372 total shares. So every single one of them coming on Pinterest right now. And creating shareable content is the best way to really grow your Pinterest profile because you see, what ranks well on Pinterest is generally content that people want to share. So if we come back over to our keyword research, you can see 100 plus cheap and easy coastal DIY home decor. So that's always going to do well on Pinterest. It's a pin that I should create, myself and link back to my own website. Just a similar type of pin, beach DIY decor. So it just finding those types of ideas is really what's going to help you grow your Pinterest profile. Now, when we come back over to our website, one of the things you want to do is make sure that if you're using WordPress, for example, make sure you're using plugins that can help people share more of your content. So for us, we have two different plugins I want to show you here. So the first one is Access Press Social Share. The second one is the Pinterest Pin It button. So if we come over to this post, when you hover over the image, you're going to see right here, this is a save button. So this is just that WordPress plugin. And when someone clicks on save, they can save these pins to their own board. Down here, right here is Access Press Social Share. So these are going to help people share your content on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever social media networks you want to. But for this video, obviously it's going to be for Pinterest. So these are really important things that will help you get more traction to your website. The other things you want to keep in mind is there's Pinterest buttons and Pinterest widgets. So these are a little bit more advanced, but if you come over to the Pinterest guide, the developers.pinterest.com, they go through a lot of different things here. I'm going to go through this in a little bit, but you can add the save button to your website. You can add the follow button to your website. So both of those will allow people to easily save things from your own Pinterest website. You can save things a lot easier from your website, and people can also follow you on Pinterest. So people who use Pinterest a lot, who like your website, can just quickly and easily follow you just by clicking a button down here. Now for widgets, there's the pin widget, the board widget, and the profile widget. So with the pin widget, what you can do is embed specific pins right on your website. So if I come back to one of these over here, 101 beach theme bathroom ideas, if I have a very popular Pinterest pin, I can just embed it right on this page. Same with the board widget. So if I want to use beach bathroom decor as an example, I can take this board and then just by using the code that they show here, I can just add that board right to my Pinterest or right to my website, right on that page, so that people can follow that board directly on Pinterest, find different pins. So a great way to really share your content back onto your website from Pinterest and get more people to follow you. Now, last but not least, it's just a profile widget. So rather than just showing one board, the profile widget is going to show a lot of your top boards. It's going to show the most recent pins you save so people can quickly and easily follow you. So understanding how to use Pinterest widgets and some of the other buttons is going to help you gain more followers on Pinterest and gain more engagement to your pins. So now as we're coming back to beach bathroom decor, let's just say I want to add new pins to this board. I want to keep growing this board. Right now I have 372 pins on it. The first thing I would recommend doing is just searching that keyword directly into Pinterest. So if I type in beach bathroom decor, I can see what the top pins are here that people are most likely to save when it comes to beach bathroom decor. As I scroll down, I can get a ton of different ideas and see, what are people looking for when they look for beach bathroom decor. And that's going to help you create new pins and really get some great ideas. So now we're going to get into the next part. After you've created boards, you have some content that you want to share. The next part is creating really great pins that people are going to be most likely to share. So the first thing I would highly recommend, and we'll put all these links in the video description, is going through the creative best practices page on Pinterest. So they have 5 essential tips for great pins. So pick an eye-catching image, use a 2 by 3 aspect ratio, for example, 1000 by 1500 pixels. Make your brand the focal point, give context, so show, good images that will, it says, bring the topic to life. So obviously beach bathroom decor, if you show a beautiful bathroom and I put 101 beach themed bathroom ideas, it's going to help people know exactly what they're getting when they click on my pin. So including your logo, I do try to do this on a lot of my pins. I don't do it in every single one, but it certainly helps with branding and getting people to know your brand a little bit better. And add text overlay, so that's something, we come back over to Pinterest right here. A text overlay would just be the best beach decor for the bathroom. So, this is a really great pin here. A lot of different images on it, some text on it. People know exactly what they're getting when they click through on it. And that's what you want to do to create great pins. Now, what I use to create pins is canva.com. I've gone over this in previous tutorials, but canva.com, it's free to use. I actually use the premium version, which is $10 a month, I believe. And if we come over here, I'm just going to show you the way I create pins. So I don't have a beach bathroom decor example right now. I just created a bunch of pins about nautical wall clocks. They're going to go on our nautical clocks board. They're going to link back to our nautical clocks page. So you can just see, how you're able to share more of your content. So we've downloaded a ton of different images from the page. And the way that I do that is with a plugin called Gallerify. It's a Chrome plugin. So if I come here to 101 beach themed bathroom ideas, this icon in the top corner, Gallerify, if you click on it, it allows you to quickly download a bunch of images from your website. You can download them all at once. You could download them one at a time. And then you have a bunch of different images that you can upload directly to Canva. And now I can create custom pins. So with Canva, once you create a template just like this one, we have a few different templates that we use. You can click here, copy page, and it's going to create that. You can create a bunch of different pins. So as you scroll down, you'll see we have a lot of different pins here. And this is what it looks like when you're not adding them yet. All you have to do is click on the image, add it into your template, and you can create a bunch of different pins at once. I think we have about 20 here. So we change the font halfway down. You can change the colors of what the text is. You can add different backgrounds. And then when you're ready and you've created all these different pins, all you need to do is click on download, download them all. It'll come in as a zip file. You'll have a bunch of different pins that you can quickly add. And then when it comes to uploading pins, rather than doing it one by one on Pinterest, so if you're on Pinterest, you can go to pins here, upload one pin at a time. I like to use a plugin called Tailwind App. So it is a paid plugin. This video is not sponsored by Tailwind, but I highly recommend using it. I would say it's been the best tool for me to grow my Pinterest profile. And if we come over here, you can see you're able to schedule pins. So it's tailwindapp.com. You're able to create a schedule of how many pins you want to go out. So you could have anywhere from 1 to 2 pins per day to hundreds of pins per day. So today I have all these different pins going out, and I'm scheduled all the way through the weekend. So you can see Sunday, and we have the most pins go out on Sunday because that's our most popular day. I'll show you how to find that out as well. And then all the way into Monday, we have pins going out until 1:04 p.m. So now I just have to make sure Monday morning I go in, I add new pins, or I do it over the weekend at some point. So I constantly have pins going out in the schedule, and I can add pins to different boards. You can enter your own descriptions. You can link back to your website. You have, beautiful visual pins here, and you can upload a ton of different pins at once. Just go to upload images. So, if you're using Canva and you download 20 pins at one time, what you can do is upload them right away, add them to a few different boards, and you can quickly and easily just add anywhere from, one pin to hundreds of pins, and they're all going to go into a schedule. And it's much better to do it that way than to add all your pins at once, because then you constantly have pins going out into the feed that people are going to see. And as you gain followers, you're going to get more and more shares from those pins. So Tailwind app, I highly recommend using it. There's a lot of different tools with Tailwind. I'll show some of those. I think I'm going to do a whole specific tutorial on just the Tailwind app because it's a product I really recommend. And if you're familiar with Surfside PPC at all, we don't do any paid sponsorships, anything like that. So this is just a product I really do use, and I highly recommend using it. So now as you start growing your Pinterest profile, you have a ton of different boards, you've uploaded a lot of different pins. There's some more advanced things you want to learn. And one of those that I recommend learning is Pinterest Rich Pins. So we're going to come over to this page here, Rich Pins. It's going to say show important details right on the pin. So what you can add are product pins that automatically pull in the price, automatically pull in what the title of the product is. People can visit it, come down, there's recipe pins so people can see the recipe and then go to your website and learn, maybe you have a video on the website, different things like that. Article pins, so you can give a little preview to the article so people can see what the article is about, go in and read it. And app pins, so people can install your mobile app. Rich pins will really help you grow your Pinterest profile because you're just giving people better information about what your brand has to offer before they even click on anything. And if you're using WordPress, one way to use rich pins is with the Yoast plugin. So all you have to do is enable Open Graph in the plugin, go to the developers.pinterest, enter the URL that contains rich pin data, make sure you validate it. You do need to apply for rich pins through Pinterest. If you search Pinterest rich pins, you can learn a lot more about that. I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, but it's something I'd highly recommend doing. Now, the one thing I want to go through, and this will be at the top of our description in the video description, make sure you check out our video description. We're going to have a ton of different URLs there that are helpful, is the developers.pinterest.com, getting started with the Pinterest platform. So it goes over pretty much everything you need to know about pinning pins to your boards, getting more shares, getting more followers. So they talk about add-ons, rich pins, SDKs, add tools, and then just at the top, getting started, users, boards, pins, sections. There's a lot of different things to learn here, and I would highly recommend going through this developers page because it's very easy to go through. Everything is pretty quick to read through, and you're really going to understand a lot more about how to use Pinterest, some best practices, and I'd highly recommend going through this. It's one thing that I did a little bit too late. I didn't realize about all the different things that you can do, like some of the add-ons. I didn't realize everything about rich pins. So these are things you really want to keep up with because it's going to help your profile grow much faster. Now I'm going to go over two tutorials we just did and videos that I would highly recommend watching. So the first one is going to be about the Pinterest Audience Insights Report and Pinterest Analytics Reports. So with Audience Insights and Analytics, you're going to be able to gain more opportunities and understand what your people who save your pins are interested in and really where you can grow your profile. It's going to give you a lot of different ideas related to whatever your profile is about. Some areas of opportunity, some things you're doing already that work well. You can see the demographics of the people that are saving your pins and following you. So it's really going to help you understand your target audience and what they're looking for. In addition to audience insights is Pinterest ads. So you can run a variety of Pinterest ads. They have awareness campaigns, traffic campaigns, promoted app pin campaigns, and video awareness campaigns. Now, my favorite thing about Pinterest ads is after you promote a Pinterest pin, you're going to continue to get more organic activity from it. So if we come over to our previous example here with beach bathroom decor, let's say the person who owns this pin promoted it, put $50 behind it. They get a bunch of saves, they get a bunch of clicks back to their website. It's going to continue to rank high in the Pinterest search engines because this pin has a lot of saves and people are going to continue to keep saving it more and more. So sometimes Pinterest ads can help amplify your pins. And if you're using some of the top keywords related to beach bathroom or beach decor in general, you're going to continue to grow your profile and people are going to see your pins much more often, even with a small budget. So we're going to have a bunch of different tutorials on our profile about Pinterest ads. So make sure you watch them because it's really going to help you grow your profile much faster. Now, coming back into audience insights, I just want to go over, if you go to analytics up here, overview, as you start getting more followers and you're looking for ways to continue to grow your Pinterest profile, one thing to do is to look at your top pin impressions. You can click on show more. It's going to show which pins are performing the best for you. You can reshare these pins even to the same board and they're going to continue to get more clicks, and you can see what people are the most likely to click. So for me, beach wall decor tends to be the most popular between wall decor, wooden signs. Those things tend to perform best on Pinterest. And even if you look at beach bathroom decor, a lot of it is just related to wall decor. So you can see a lot of these things just have to do with wall decor. So that's really a big opportunity for me, and thing that I need to always keep in mind is to make sure that I'm adding pins related to that because that's what people are looking for the most. Now, last but not least, we come over to our Pinterest board and you want to gain more followers. One thing you want to do is make sure you're following other people, make sure you're saving pins from other people. Don't just focus on your own website, focus on, helping others out as well because they're going to start following you. They're more likely to share your pins if you're following them. The way I like to do that is come to my notifications up at the top here, It's going to say, see what other people found, see what things were saved. So right here, 27 of your pins were saved. So if I click on this, what it's going to do is show the pins that I have that have been saved the most recently, and it's going to show the exact boards that they were saved to. So I can find boards that are related to beach decor and follow them myself. So if I see wooden beach signs, I come down. So beach signs, I can follow this. So DIY, I can follow this. So under pineapple bedding, you can see different bedding, wooden beach signs, coastal decor, so I'll follow this board. This person's going to get a notification that I follow their board. Hopefully they follow me back. If they don't already, maybe they'll save some more of my pins. The other thing I can do is click into their board, save a couple of their pins to my own board, so they're seeing, okay, beachfront decor is interacting with me. They're going to continue to interact back. And it only helps with Pinterest to interact with as many people as possible, follow as many people as possible. There's really no downside that I've found to following other people, and it's only going to help you grow your own following. So try to make a point to follow a certain amount of people every week, even if you say, okay, I'm going to follow 50 people per week of people that have saved my pins and I've shown interest in the pins that I'm saving to my own boards. And that's really going to help you grow your Pinterest profile. So hopefully this all makes sense. You first want to start with your business profile, do some keyword research, and the biggest thing I'll say that will help is creating content that is shareable. So 101 beach theme bathroom ideas. If I do 101 beach theme bedroom ideas, 101 beach theme kitchen ideas, all these things are going to gain me more shares on Pinterest, more followers on Pinterest, and ultimately more clicks back to my website, which helps me drive more revenue. So that's really the name of the game. And there's a lot of little things in between, like the Pinterest save button, making sure your content is easily shareable from your website. And you're just going to continue to have to learn more about Pinterest as you go. But this is a great starting point. Again, the main tool I would recommend is tailwindapp.com. So using this tool, you can easily schedule pins and continue to grow your boards over time. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. Thank you for watching our video today, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.